You've seen what it takes for a team to get over the finish line in these playoffs. Do you see that same potential with this group?
Yeah, I thought that was probably one of our best games. I thought we stuck to our structure last night. I thought we did everything right. Obviously a bad break on the goal. Things happen at bad times, and I thought we stuck with it and we kept battling. It was just a matter of time of getting one in. We snuck one in, and I thought in overtime we came out with a lot of intensity and we got rewarded. And so I think you just got to stick with it. These playoffs are. That's why it's the hardest trophy to win. You can't be too high, can't be too low. You just got to stay even and find ways to keep finding ways to keep battling here and get through, the momentum shifts.
You guys talk about that first round being absolutely crazy and just hard to get through. Once you get through it, does anything change?
Yeah, obviously the first round, I feel like is always the hardest, right? Everyone's engaged, everyone's on their toes. I think the more rounds you get through, the more structure it is, the more, you find ways you have more tweaks in your game where you can, work on a little bit that maybe you don't have time to work on it in the first round. So I think it buys you some time to keep, working on things that you need to continue to improve on. And, but yeah, I think throughout a series and throughout rounds, you don't have much time, right? So, you're playing every other day, you're not really practicing. So I think the farther you go, the better it is.
Guys were talking about Shattenkirk's message on Friday night. For you, Pat, what was it about the message that perhaps hit home for you?
I think Shatty did an amazing job. There's a reason why he's won before. His leadership, his voice that carries. I think the biggest thing he touched on was you don't have regrets when you lay down your head, after the game. I think, we always talk about it, maybe early in your career you have a little more regrets of maybe preparing yourself a little more, not taking this for, you take this for granted sometimes, and, preparing yourself a little better. And I think just believing in yourself and believing in the guy beside you and just the group. And, he did an amazing job, and, it touched a lot of people. And, that's why his leadership goes a long way. And that's why he's been in this league for so long. So I think the message was, like I said before, have no regrets when you go lay your head down.
What's the challenge of the Florida Panthers?
Yeah, they're playing really good hockey. Just watching from afar, playing against them a lot. When I was my time in Tampa, and they gotten better, a lot better over the years. They play stingy hockey. They play simple, hard, heavy hockey. So they don't really get out of their structure, and it's going to be a good test. And we're really looking forward to it. It's another challenge for us to play another good hockey team. And they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals last year for a reason. So they're going to bring their best, and we just got to be ready and respond.
You fight the Leafs for 7 straight games, and then you go right into the handshake line. For you, who was it that you really wanted to seek out and just say, great job?
I think, honestly, I've played with Edmondson. I played with Dewar a little bit this year, and I played with Matthews at World Championship. I just think telling the guys, good job. You guys played a really good series. I think it wasn't one person, but I think just letting them know, they were a heck of a team, and they fought hard until the end, and they had some missing key pieces in certain games, and they played very well without him in the lineup. They played well with him in the lineup, so they did a good job of fighting back. But at the end of the day, we came out with a win.